Do you really want any impediment to getting your house sold? An unrepresented buyer is usually an uninformed buyer. An uninformed buyer is higher likelihood of not actually coming to the closing table. If the transaction doesn't go through, the property is going to come back on the market and the listing usually suffers. Usually a listing doesn't sell for as much because it's considered tired and something's wrong with it. Also, there's a higher likelihood with an unrepresented buyer of there being a lawsuit brought by the buyer after the transaction because the buyer didn't think that they were properly represented. There's essential knowledge that the buyer's agent brings to a transaction, like how to write an offer that works for the buyer and their needs, with all of the points of negotiation, understanding how much the home is worth in today's market, and if you're in a competitive environment, how to make your offer stronger to potentially win a multiple offer situation. Also, to support related to inspections, how to address any issues that come up during an inspection and what your options are to renegotiate after an inspection, connecting with mortgage companies, insurance companies, home inspectors, and other specialists in the transaction, how to deal with issues related to appraisals and loan approvals, and how to renegotiate should something come up there, keeping the closing timeline, getting a closing without a hitch, dealing with utility transfers and final water bills and closing occupancy, and filing documents with the city assessor. Could a buyer do that all without an agent? Check out the full video to get all the rest of the details.